When I watched this movie, I almost fell off my chair. Will blow your mind, guys. Please like today's video if it does. I'm not kidding. There's a link between Trump and XRP, something that could happen soon. There may also be an old-fashioned system ball for the crash and the economic boom. We called this a long time ago. Hey, everyone. I hope today is going well for you. It costs about 2.96 for the extra bit. This video, on the other hand, is different for me to say this because I think this is the first time I've heard of it. People didn't like Trump's idea of a day with a lot of violence to fight crime. Guys, soon everything will make sense. Let's look at how everything goes together. Now, Trump says this, not someone else or me. Trump is the president of the United States 11 months ago. People say that Donald Trump used parts of the story of the upcoming horror movie The Purge to show how it would only take one very angry day to solve all the crimes. Killing people for government reasons is sometimes okay in that movie as a way to stop crime. Also, this comes straight from the horse's mouth, not me. Yes, what does purge mean? The country is a nightmare, and every year there is an event called The Purge that lets anyone do anything. For 12 hours, you can even kill the dead. I've never seen this show, guys. What do you know? It seems like I should because this event could happen at any time. That being said, how will we know for sure that it will be there? Trump said it out loud in front of everyone, but I don't remember when. Also, are any of you part of the XRP community? That's right. This is pretty cool. That is the mask for purging. They hide who they are with faces like that because they know they'll get in trouble if they do something wrong. But after the purge is over, they'll be able to go back to their normal lives, right? Nothing on their mind. And no one would know who they are because I believe everyone who takes a mask is worn by people who take part in a purge. The fact that this pool drop happened on February 27th is interesting. These two other tweets were sent at the same time in the same post. Look at that, guys. There's a red signal for an emergency. There is still a cleanup going on. How long ago did we talk about this? To be exact, in 2022. Now let's talk about Trump again. Remember that we talked about all of this. Mr. Poole called for it years before Trump said anything about the purge, right? Getting rid of crime. He then says, let's say there are no more police for a while, okay? It will also happen at night. That's odd, guys. But why? You ask, what does this mean to him? That's possible. Maybe make everyone feel better. I'm not sure. But pay attention. People on the far left want to hurt him in our country. In case you had one, there was one really bad day with the drugstores, for example, when they started leaving with, something she made in San Francisco for $950. He then told her, okay, if you had one really bad day, one very angry day, then he goes on a side trip. But wait, you're free to steal now, but they need to be taught. Someone like Mike Kelly would put him in charge on a really bad day. That's what Kelly did for one day. Mike is right here. Do you think this man is a great House member? Mike, do you think you'd tell them not to touch? If you were in charge, don't touch them. Let them take things from your store. Do you know that these shows are over? They don't pay rent, so the city has no money. Things are going really badly. In about an hour, everyone will know about it. I mean, really rough. After that, it will end right away. Stop away. You know it's going to end soon. Yes. It was pretty much all he said. If we had one really bad day, it would be one full of crime and music. Guys, which of these has something to do with the purge? There will be no more crime after seeing the movie I haven't seen, but really should. That makes sense, but how? I'm not sure. I believe I made this movie on April 5, 2023, so that's not true. What does this 2023 video cover? Take a look. The purge was really something we talked about. Okay, now, didn't that one have something to do with Trump? The year of the election. Guys, this movie showed up out of the blue on my recommended feed. It looks like it was based on Archaix. After seeing a few of his movies, I thought of myself, Neen, let me check this out. He had been right before. The second seal will open in 2025, so I asked when this would happen. He said that the sweep had already begun. He seemed to link the first seal to what would happen in 2020. There are groups of locks that need to be broken before 2040. I don't know how many sets there are, says Reaper. I think that's where the Phoenix thing takes place. You say, I'll watch now, guys, all the way through the middle part. Read this now. Now pay attention to what he says next. Talk about getting rid of things. He just put up this video again. Here is a list of clips that we can quickly watch. I'm not going to write a full description in case you want to learn more. And it's his job to make the world less peaceful. Did I not do that? In the purge, it didn't happen. In this sweep, they show the exact thing. See all this fire? See this fire? You can see here how this fire destroyed the city of Salem. What does Salem mean? Peace. There are lots of little drops. Guys, there are a lot of little things. Salem means peace. They did, after all, destroy Salem, right? We could see this happening in 12 hours, which is related to peace, right? Someone who is stuck in the past thinks this is a chance. Okay, a second lock is opening right now. It's now the year 27. Good. Once more, no one was calling it Giant B. As soon as they leave with, say, she made something in San Francisco for $950. Okay, if you had one really bad day, one very angry day, he said. Then he goes off on a side trip, but hold on, you can steal whatever you want, but they need to be taught. Someone like Mike Kelly would put him in charge on a really bad day. That's what Kelly did for one day. Mike is right here. Do you think this man is a great House member? Mike, if you were in charge, do you think you would tell them not to touch them? Don't let them take things from your store. Do you know that these shows are over? The city doesn't have any money because the rent isn't paid. Things are going really sour. Everyone will know about it. I mean, really rough. After that, it will end right away. Stop right away. Are you sure it will end soon? Yes, was pretty much all he said. If we had one really bad day, it would be one full of crime and music. Which of these has something to do with the cleanup, guys? There will be no more crime after seeing the movie I've never seen but really should. But how? I'm not sure. I believe I made this movie on April 5, 2023, so that's not true. What does this 2023 video cover? Take a look. The Purge was really something we talked about. Okay, now, didn't that one have something to do with Trump? The year of the election. This movie seemed to be based on Archaix, guys, because it appeared out of the blue in my suggested feed. I thought, Neon, let me check this out, since I've seen a few of his videos and thought he was right before. I asked when I saw what it was. He says that the sweep has begun when the second seal in the 25. He seemed to link the first seal to what would happen in 2020. Before 2040, certain sets of locks need to be broken. I don't know how many sets they do, and I think that's where the Phoenix thing comes in. What he says happens, I watched it all the way through the middle part, guys. Now read what it says here. Okay. Pay attention to what he says below. He just posted this video. I don't have a description below in case you want to learn more, but I'm going to gather a few clips here so we can watch them quickly. It's his job to destroy peace on earth. Did I do that? That didn't happen in the movie The Purge. This is exactly what happens here in the sweep. See all this fire? See this fire? You can see how the city of Salem was destroyed by this fire. What does Salem mean? Peace. There are lots of little drops, guys. There are a lot of little things. Peace is what Salem means. They did, after all, destroy Salem, right? We could see this happening in 12 hours, which is related to peace, right? A person who is stuck in the past would think this is a chance, right? A second lock is opening right now. It's now the year 27 again. Great. It wasn't called mega though. Back then, it was just a thought. Let's get America back to being great. It wasn't right? Okay. From the movie Purge, they say, keep America great. What does Trump say? Okay, make America great again. Doesn't like a strange connection between the two. That means Trump is probably going to make this happen, right? This Purge has been talked about by Mr. Poole for a long time, which I think is crazy. Check out his Purge. Guys, it's all smoky. It must get pretty busy here, right? Here's some more funny Purge things. Watch out and smile more. Okay, the Purge stays hidden. Wait until another time to become MAGA MAGA. But this movie came out while he was running for First Lady.